Hello, hello, hello. I'm PaintedDog and welcome back to City Skylines. Now I've been standing here on this bridge, taking a look at the city. There's a lot of worse places to live in this. Burnt bean coffee. But yeah, this is a bit weird, but that's okay. Let's get out of that view. Now, I've been looking around. As you can see, I've let the time run on quite a bit, but I haven't had a look around here, and at this stage there is a lot of wasted space over here as well, because you don't really want to get a road from this intersection or interchange, because that will cause traffic issues later on. Now I can actually just connect these roads up with normal intersections, but later on that might be a bit problematic if this gets built up quite a bit. So I thought to place in a roundabout, but I can actually place in one of these generic ones, as you can see here. But let's do something a bit different. I can actually, as you saw now, I can place in one of these, but I like to try and build one of my own. Not one of my own designs, because we are using another person's design, but we'll give recognition where we have to. Now, the channel that this was what I first saw this on was from Nelvo, N-E-L-V-O. I'll put a link to the channel in the description box. Just remember about that. But let's take a quick peek at this. Since we aren't going to be pausing this, why don't you do a roundabout? U-turn there. Alright, let's not get sidetracked. So this is 44 units. So let's get this rows. That's all 44. Yes, it is. So with this, let's go 12 units. And then I'm going to do a roundabout of 7 units. Now 7 units is the least amount of units that you have to go out to get this specific roundabout with these characteristics, but I'll show you. We want these extra nodes. If you go for, let's say, 6, let's do a quick roundabout here, 6 units. See, none of those nodes. Let's take that out. And as always, when you do roundabouts, add in these roads, because if you start working around this, then it might get deformed. So I went out 12 units there, right. So let's go 12 on this side, 12 on that side, and 12 on that side. Now to do this roundabout, you're going to have a couple of mods. Traffic Manager for one, Fine Road tool, but I'll put a link in there as well, and you can also see it on Nelvo's channel, the exact mods that you need for this. But now let's take out these roads, 12 units, let's go to highway connections, and let's connect this up like this. There you go. Now you want to have road anarchy and road bending in. That's Control A and Control B. You want those on. Go for a straight road from this node, straight there, straight there, straight, straight, straight there. Now that node disappeared. I don't like that. So I'm quickly going to take that out. Let's relay that bit. There's that. There it is now. Okay, so now you have your roundabout, and it's messed up, as you can see. But we'll work around that now. I want that, I wanted this. Let's take that, and let's bend it a little bit so it makes a nice roundabout like that. You can see there, no lines in between. So let's do the same all around. Now I can actually do this as a time lapse, but then again you won't be able to actually see all the work goes in here. what now you can build along with me. Something like that. Let's take a quick peek at that is turned around, in out, in out, in out. Okay, that's awesome. So now what we can do, okay. You can use the move it more to move this closer, but I'm gonna leave it for now. So let's get this road again, and let's see if we can upgrade this without doing weird things. Ah, you see, it stayed like that. So let's get this and let's upgrade these roads to 2 lanes. Now this roundabout might be a bit small for this type of thing, and it's a bit squarey. We actually wanted this to go out like that, to flare out. But we'll work around that. With that in mind, let's do some loops around here. So it's 10. I actually didn't want straight roads. I wanted that. So it's 10 units. 10 units. Now I'm going to use a move it mod quite a bit, because I want this rounded out a bit more. As you can see, it's a bit pointy there. Let's do something like that. Okay, so now we can upgrade this. Now if you use this road, the normal bus line, and there's a specific lane for bus, and I actually in the settings I put on that cars can't use these roads. So let's go for, or let's go for a normal 3-line road. I'm gonna upgrade these bits. Now this I'm gonna take all the way back. Come on. Yeah.
The wait is over. It's finally here. Friday night chili bowling and Andy's bowling
Games
alley.
off.
Every Friday night, anyone who buys at least 2
Okay,
games
so
of
now
bowling
that's
gets a free
done.
bowl of chili.
Let's
So
make
don't
sure
wait,
that
book a lane
everything's
now.
upgraded.
Due to recent incidents, the chili will only be distributed at the end of your visit. That way you can enjoy it wherever you want. In a park, at home,
you
or
go.
on a construction site.
So now
In the
that's
meantime,
done.
you'll have
Okay?
all the fun that bowling
Now
can
comes
provide.
the bit
So
that you
come
need
on
to
back and be
concentrate.
reminded that you're not
So goes to
actually
your
that
traffic
good at
manager.
bowling. Andy's bowling alley.
And then click there. Now this one,
My name is Penem Askinen, and I am very excited. We are now
Now
able
that-
to
those ones need to
broadcast
be
live
normal.
to our former home planet.
sorry about that.
Just 24 minutes of cosmic delay. We will
Just
now
needed to
be
make
able
sure
to
that
share
these
with
ones
you
on the
better
inside
educated fellows are living here
upgraded
on
to
humanity's new home.
normal 2-lane highways. But it looks like everything is, because there's no zoning. This is a normal ramp. Okay. I wondered why that looked weird. So when you go to this node, now the outside lane will go there, and if you're right-hand drive, then this will be switched over. But then you can look at Nelvo's guide. And then that one will go there, and this one will go there. And now you'll basically do the same thing at all the intersections. So I'm going to do another one, and then we can skip forward. I'm going to have to sit here and wait and see what I do with all this. Now we actually saw something that that we have to include. We're going to go around and take out all the traffic lights. Let's make sure that that didn't mess around with this. No, it didn't. So now let's finish this one, and then I will complete the rest of these about 2, and then I'll bring you back now. And as you can see, those 4 bits are done now. Now comes the part that's a bit weird, but you have to really concentrate. So if I click there, there's 2 lanes and 3 lanes. Let's take that one. That will go to the outer 2 lane will go to the outer 3 lane, and the inner 2 lane will go to the middle. Now we go crisscross. The outer free lane there will go to the outside there and to the middle. This one will go to the outer 2 lane and to the inner 3 lane, and then the inner one will go, they can click it inside and then there. So I'm gonna do another one so you can see, and then outside to the outside, inside to the middle, and then 3 lane there, and the middle to the outside there, the inside, and the inside there, and this one inside and over there. So I'm quickly going to do the other 2 and then I'll bring you back. And as you can see there, everything's in. Now traffic will start flowing through there. But now, before we do anything, let's go to junctions. Click on that. Now I actually don't want people walking across these roads because it might get busy. So I'm going to take all the pedestrians off. Then you want to go to this one. This will allow them to go into the intersection. I'm going to do that for all these. Take that off and allow them to go into the intersection. And now that's finished. Now we want to go to the inner ones and we want to do the same. Take that off. So I don't really want pedestrians going through here. I'll add in pedestrian walkways in a bit. That's so they can allow traffic to switch lanes in the intersection, but we are managing that on our own, so it doesn't really matter there. Okay, so now that's done. All the junctions are completed. Just take that off so the chirper can be his normal self. Now we need to hook up all these roads. Or basically just this road, because let's face it, it'll be a while until we use that one. Can we just do a straight road like that? Yes, we can. So I'm going to switch out the road. Yeah, that's fine like that. And I should take out I wanted to add in spurs there, but we still need to work on that. I actually forgot about this from the previous episode to complete this, so we might as well do it now. Yeah, we might as well do that now. Okay, get this. That's minus 9 meters. Minus 9. Let's get that on again. Get that bit out. Hopefully it doesn't deform now. Knowing my luck, it definitely will. You know what, let's go from there. Straight out with this, straight out with that. Now we do something like that. Looks a bit weird there, but we'll sort that out now. From there we actually want one of these guys. Like that. Actually upgrade this, because we will be taking those bits out. Yes, we will. This. sure that this is free lane. Probably is, but let's just make sure. I'm not going to worry about that because that's underground. I am going to worry about this. Let's curve it. Get that behaving a bit better, hopefully. Let's do a bit of smoothing around there. Nothing happened. That more pronounced? A little bit, but we'll flow through there. And let's quickly get this lined up. This back. Now I actually want this. Minus. Let's go 12 meters, eh? Something like that. Actually just hook it up on this side. Then again this will go out. I know I'm faffing around with this, but it's nice, ne? Do something like this for a change. Let's just hook this up as best we can. Later on this might be troublesome, but for now let's just turn this around. Okay, in, out, in, out, in, out. Now people can actually start using this. And that's connected there, and that's connected to this. Okay, now that's done. This road in later, cross that. But I actually love this roundabout. Actually, it looks kind of nice. Now we can sneak this over to a T-junction and get that flank that side and that side. Get a T-junction here, maybe. Get that. But this is going to be a nature reserve, so I'm not going to worry about that. My friends are taking quite a bit of hit. Let's get this sped up. Let's see if this is working as wanted. It's a couple of weird changes in there, so that might be a bit iffy at times. I think this will, then we just need to make it a bit bigger so there's more nodes in there. But I think this will work kind of nicely. You saw there. It's a bit weird, but I think this will work kind of well. Get out of that view. We are at 6,000 residents. And our park just got upgraded. Let's take a quick peek at that. That's just above the entertainment level needed. So we might want to add in a couple of other things. Let's slow this down a bit again. What got unlocked now? Ooh, viewing decks. And a tent camping site. I'm gonna put that in there. No, I'm not gonna put that in there. This side it will be in the river. Nope. How about in... Can we get away with it? That's the question. Nope. Wrong one, wrong one, wrong one. That pulled up a bit. I want to smooth it. Yeah, that's better. Let's get that going through there. And then out so I don't see that sharp edge there. That's better. That's better. Okay, so now we have that in there. Anything else that got unlocked? Not really. We have a viewing decks now. Let's place one in there. We have them now, so we might as well use them. Let's take a quick peek now. 800. That'll be fine for next time. We need to boost this up. Let's go 10 rand for that. I'm gonna say rand because I'm from South Africa, as you know. Just so at least we'll break even. I don't really want to make money with these park, or this park. Other parks might be another story, but for this one, yeah. So this will actually come into its own as soon as it's used a bit more. And I went ahead with a budget. I'll quickly show you. Bump this down a bit. I'm not going to be bumping this up. Let's say to somewhere around 80. And with this, as you can see there, garbage collection is still okay, water is still fine, electricity is still fine. So now we want to get building in here, hey? I might not have a best road layout, but I try to keep it nice and interesting. Let's do something. I want to stay parallel to this road, if possible. So I'll go down with this. This won't be permanent fixture, I just wanted that. Nope, I don't want that to happen. Why, oh why are you doing that? So let's force it to stay elevated. That actually messed around with this.
Saddle up in the mornings with Jimmy and the Stallion, the only morning show featuring DJ Jimmy Fries and a 4-year-old quarter horse named Clover.
This is Jimmy Fries coming to you from Studio 2. Whoa, whoa! Looks like someone's horsing around.
I think that's fine.
Okay,
as long as there's no flood, this road will be fine.
They'll play your
It will
favorite
be
hits,
fine.
great
Nothing
prizes,
bad will
and
happen
laugh
there.
their way through your commute. Jimmy and the Stallion. Stable entertainment only on Cities Radio.
That's not the road I wanted. She wanted that one. And I can actually place in.
I'm Penem Askelin, and you are listening to Mars
Why is
Official
it doing
Radio.
that?
Soon, this planet will require the same social institutions that are required on Earth. Hospitals, retirement homes, and of
It's
course,
because it's
schools.
elevated, that's
As
why.
a trained educator, I believe that Mars will need a custom educational
That's
system,
why I did that.
more efficient and less time-consuming. How
This
do you
one I
think
need
the
to
school?
keep elevated.
How do you think the system should be designed? Share your thoughts. Write us a letter.
But from here it
Listen to
can be a
this.
normal road. Let's try and get this somewhat sensible. Yeah, I think that'll be kind of nice. I'm gonna curve this one around. As I said, I wanted to keep it play around with around the terrain and not flatten everything and go straight through everything, because that's not really how it works, eh? Just placing those in, so guidelines. but yeah, that'll work. That for now, get that back. Do something like that. That'll work. Yes, it will. Okay, basically, we try. So let's elevate this. Let's go to 12 meters. Go from there. Yeah. No pillars on the road. Out. Let's go 12 minutes. There. And nice and even road. Woohoo! Big town. Combine other taxation policies, metros, IT clusters, and high density and incineration, university, prisons. All those nice things. Question is, do I want to make this, force this to be a bridge? No, that looks weird. That looks weird. Let's just do a road. Yeah, let's keep that a normal road. What's the terrain like in this area? Ooh. Up around there. It's not too bad. Let's go straight road there. Okay. That. I actually want to keep this island thingy. Actually, I like it. 14, so it's 7. And I actually did something correct there. No, it's a rare instance, eh? No, what if this won't be a waste? Because I'm gonna make this a park, a small city park. Let's get that on again. I want that. And that connects up quite nicely right there. Now all this space, I'm gonna make a road from, build a road from here. And that area, one there. It's gonna be interconnected. I think this will be quite a nice area to live in. Especially around here. All the major roads are underground, so no noise pollution or really little noise pollution. Let's go straight out with that. I actually want this to cut over like this. I want this to do something sensible, eh? Why not? Pillar in the middle of a small river. I think that'll be kind of nice. Let's get this going downwards. What's the slope on that? That's not too bad. Get this. Yep. We can get this to connect up to there. Make this Yeah, there's another way for them to get into this part of the town. Instead of just going through there, you need more than one connection. Always. You always need more than one. Let's get the slope going. We want that height. So let's do something like that. Let's move that out. Hopefully this won't be too weird. Slope. Not too shabby. Now we can go through this side. Actually need to upgrade this. Yeah, that will do. To about there, and then normal 2-lane. But I don't think that will be too busy. Let's get this rain again. That one won't work. Will you do something sensible? Yeah. Let's get that straightened out. That's better. Now we have these two entrances into the city. I think I actually need to upgrade this. Actually don't want to, but can we force the bridge? Test it out. No new zoning is available. I don't want new zoning. No, it won't do anything sensible. So let's just keep it like that. But I really like this. I really did. It looks weird now. You know. Let's get this. But we still have a pillar there. Which I guess is fine. I guess so. That height. I really want this water flowing in there. That's not in the middle anymore, but it will still work. I built in all these major roads without any suburbs. Let's remedy that as soon as possible. I want to encourage cycling. As always. Let's go up by 11. Because I don't really want to zone off all these roads. What I actually can Oh no, this might be a bit busy. This side as well as this side. First, let's not do anything rash, eh? Cut off. Let's go to there. Same on this side. You can use move it and get that going as it should be, but for now that will do. Let's go slowly with this. And only block for block. I'm gonna place in extra rows in here. Like these spurs, but for now we can just do this. The bike of a pedestrian lanes will get messed up, but we can fix that. Like there, we can move it around. Let's get this road in. That will destroy some of our newly created pathways, but that's fine. The same over here. Let's do something like that. Actually won't be too bad. Let's go up to there. And curve that around. Question is, do I want this to go over this road? I think that might be an idea. Not necessarily the best idea, but it will be an idea. Maybe this one. Yeah, that's a better idea, I think. Let's see if it will go over this. That's enough clearance, I think. Not really. That street lamp is clipping through the road. So let's raise this up to just inside the road is fine. Not wasting that bit now, but always try and remedy that. Angry with the sound barriers or with the highway, but let's add in some sound barriers. That'll help a little bit. I think that'll help a little bit. And as you know, I want to move away from four-way intersections. That. No, that's fine. That's fine. So now we have a bit of zoning in there. I won't be zoning there. Don't worry about that. roundabout here would have been nice, but then it would be useless. I'm going to have to do a district in here. All towns, no through fair through here. I actually want them to use this road. And I should actually upgrade this. Ah, that's fine. Don't need to do a roundabout everywhere. Before we do this, a straight road. Just so we can get this sorted out. Now we can connect this. You're probably screaming at me already. Why don't I finish this and I'll bring you back now. So I feel it's just fair that we start the rest of this as we did the beginning of this episode. Let me quickly show you what I do. So as you can see, I played around with this pedestrian pathway a bit. Added one in there. And boom. I'm not gonna tell you, luckily I didn't show you all that I did here and how long it took me. But it's basically the last 2.5 hours I played around with this. So I add in these pedestrian pathways in here. All know what that is. That symbol. But then all these pedestrian pathways, and then I added in a couple of these sneaky little roads. If this gets too congested, I will play around with the lines here. But all of these districts will basically have Old Town policy. But these guys don't cut through there to get to a highway and rather go around. Only people living in here will use this road. And then all this and this weird change here. Not interchange, but pedestrian walkway. It's a bit steep, but that'll do for now. And then I added in this road there, and one over there. And this is to enable a bit of zoning here. As you can see, it can be completely zoned, which I feel is kind of nice. And then this road here. Also, I'm going to add in the, as I said, the Old Town policy, so they won't be able to drive through here to get to there. Want to go somewhere in here? That's fine, but otherwise we have to use this interchange. Then also I'm placing this road, sneak around here and all this. And then I got a bridge through here. Bit of zoning and then a bicycle and pedestrian pathway there. So this, will be made into a city park. You might want to add in a sneaky little road from, for instance, here. Maybe a bridge. Maybe. Otherwise, I'll just add in a small road, so I can add in a bit of parking space. Otherwise, this will only be for pedestrians. You have to park somewhere else. And then I added in this. So far, the terrain was working with us. You see there, it's curved around. So that's what I went with. Sort of a thing like that. And then I added in the sneaky little road from that side to here. Hopefully that will get used. This I went ahead and did a bit of terraforming just to get that in. And I made a slight bend and then it gave me this bridge. Woohoo! I actually like that bridge. Yes, this will be, oh yeah, and I added in this little block up here, and this little block there. I will make this a park. Parking along there and on this side as well. Yeah, maybe up to about there. This will be a park and then going around there. That will be a park and then obviously be a park on that side. But yeah, that's what I did now. Later on, there's only one way to get to this area, and it's through here. If this gets too congested with buses and all that, I'm going to place in a little road from there up to there, and then I'm going to remove this police station. Move to the upper side, and then get a sneaky little road in there. Just going to remember this is a one-way, supposed to be a one-way road. Oh no, it's just just played around with the line management. Not really a one way. But that's what I did now. For the next episode we will start with the zoning on this area and spread it out. Or, you know what, I'm gonna start with this. I think this will look kinda nice. Get vehicles going through there. And as I said in the start of this season, this new map, I want to make smaller little towns and then spread out from there. And as you can see, I'm basically doing the normal route and spreading it out like that from one stage, one side, and then spreading and building it out to the other. And I want to get this to small little town, small little town, small little town, and then grow it towards each other. And look fully in that, and then later on we can build nice in there, because as you can see there's loads of mountains. We'll have to do a lot of terraforming later on, but I believe for now this will be kind of nice. Let's take a quick peek at our traffic flow. It's still 88%. This will get really red later on. I'm glad I added in this way as well, otherwise this would have been really congested. But we just need to keep an eye out for the traffic around here. I might have to implement something like that in here at a later stage, but for now, I believe that will be fine. No, it's not too shabby. Let's go down and end this episode. So I hope you enjoyed it. But don't look there. Don't look there. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope to see you for next area.